Hi, everybody. How are you? Sorry, that was a weird way to start. 7:47 a.m. It's Friday. It's March 20th. You made it to the end of the week. We all did. God love you. Here we go. If it is not 7:47 a.m. where you are, you're either in another time zone or you are watching this at another time of day, which means it's recorded. It's not live. Or if you're not on Facebook, it's the recording. Thanks for checking out the recording. Come and hang out with us live sometime. Terry, how are you? It's a day. You ever just have a day that's sort of a day? It's one of those kind of days where it's a day that's been a day, and there's still more to do today. And so take all of that, mix it up in a blender, and just serve it up. I have just made a terrible realization. And I'll just share with you now. Part of the reason it's a bit of a day is I ended up, for reasons that we need not get into, going on the air much earlier than expected today without much notice. And I was still sort of making the rounds in the newsroom, catching up with the producers, finding out what's going on, getting the lay of the land, all that kind of thing. Anyway, ran in at the moment that television was about to start happening and barely had my tie on, was sort of tied as I came in and didn't have any of the things because, again, very unexpected. Perhaps if you were watching at 4:24 a.m., you may have thought to yourself, that dude looks like he just sat down, and you'd be correct. And so I had to ask our 5 a.m. producer, Maine, who is a wonderful human being, I said, my keys are out in the newsroom where I left them from when I first walked in before chaos ensued. Can you go upstairs and get my bag with all the schmutz in it? And I'm going to have to slap some stuff on my face during a commercial break or something. Maine did this for me because Maine is good people. I bet you can finish the story for me. But if not, that makeup bag is still downstairs. And so I don't have anything for my face. Which means if you choose to watch television and the program in the 8 o'clock hour on Star 64, you're going to see a real pale and sweaty looking dude. And that dude will be me. All right. Happy Friday. Have I mentioned it's a bit of a day? But how are all of you? How's things? How's stuff? Are you enjoying the basketball tournament? I know I am. It's the best. It is the best. Crazy upsets. Upsets are super fun unless it's your team being upset. I speak of this as a Kentucky basketball fan. Many of you know that I am a huge Kentucky Wildcat fan, in addition, of course, to being a Xavier Musketeer fan, because that's where I went to school. But I've been down that road where your team is the team that gets upset and everybody else is very excited, and you're like, that's not so great. But High Point yesterday beats Wisconsin. If you're a Badger, you don't love it. But if you're not a Badger, it's pretty great, right? North Carolina blew like a 19-point lead last night. Crazy. VCU moves on. Sharon, hello. Long time no see. Steph, good morning. Terry, thanks for shouting out all the people. God bless you, Suzanne. She likes me for me, not because. I don't know what that was. That was not great. I think I was doing that one song. What is it? I think it's just like She Likes Me for Me. I think that's the actual name of the song. It doesn't sound like I just made it sound. that part of my voice needs warming up before I try to do that. Dick Gentry, first day of spring. In fact, in less than 3 hours, it will officially be spring. 10:46 a.m. to be precise. Indeed. The BOJB call to arms. It is exactly that. Somebody said they had seen my dance party Friday already. God bless you. I'm all in blue today, and so I decided blue by, was it Eiffel 65 was the way to go today. And yes, that is posted, and had to do it again very quickly because of how the morning sort of played out. But it definitely exists, that Dance Party Friday. And I hope if you get an opportunity, you'll see it and it'll make you smile. Allison, I'm glad it did that for you. That's the whole purpose of its existence at this point. It's why Dance Party Friday, through its many incarnations, and even after some occasional hiatuses, tends to find its way. I am momentarily going to find my way to the studio. Glad you like the tie. I've had this one for a while. This is a good one. And this suit is actually one of my favorite suits. It's getting a little long in the tooth, but I like it. And then if you combine that with the blue shoes and the blue Oreo socks, you've just got a lot of blue going on, right? And then, of course, Big Blue Nation, you know well, the Kentucky Wildcats tip off just after noontime. So I don't know if I'll stay in this getup though. I need to be loose. I need to have sweatpants on, to like really enjoy a game in case I have to move, in case they need me. I don't know how I impact the game directly, but somehow occasionally jumping up off the couch and sprinting around the room seems to help. What did you think of the UC game? Going back to the last game of the Big 12 tournament, David? It was sort of a microcosm of what their season was like. I mean, they had the lead. They had the lead late in the game, and they just couldn't hold it. They just couldn't hold it. But I think it'll be curious to see what that next hire does, how quickly that next hire can come in and start doing recruiting stuff, because that's so integral. One of the issues I think Xavier had this year was, when you get a coach in sort of late, right? And recruiting stuff has already begun and portals are open and all of the things, it makes it tough. And you got to get somebody in quick enough that you don't miss a ton of the recruiting, but you can't go too early and potentially miss out on a guy who you want to have be your coach. You know what I mean? So it's a weird kind of balance. Speaking of balancing, I need to balance my time better because it is 7:55. I have to go be on television in like 4.5 minutes. So I'm going to head downstairs. Remember, if you turn on Star 64 between 8 and 9, sweaty pale guy, me, will be waiting for you. I'll see you on TV, and if I don't, have a great weekend. Enjoy some basketball. Get outside and enjoy some sunshine. I'll talk to you all soon.